the 18th installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Black Panther marks the culmination of Chadwick Boseman's journey as the titular hero, following his introduction in Captain America: Civil War. Directed and co-written by Ryan Coogler, the film injects a personal touch into the established MCU formula, reminiscent of Coogler's earlier success with Creed. With groundbreaking representation in its cast and setting, Black Panther stands out as one of the most compelling entries in the MCU, seamlessly blending deep narrative with entertaining superhero action. Here's the recap.
Many centuries ago, 5 African tribes engaged in fierce conflict over a meteorite containing vibranium. A warrior consumed a special herb infused with this metal, granting him extraordinary abilities and marking the genesis of the first Black Panther. He unified all tribes except the Jabari, establishing the nation of Wakanda. Harnessing the power of vibranium, Wakandans advanced technologically and disguised their nation as a third-world country, protected by a concealed energy shield. Meanwhile, the Jabari tribe resided secluded in the mountains. In 1992, King T'Chaka pays a visit to his brother N'Jobu, who is undercover in Oakland, California. Accusing N'Jobu of aiding the arms dealer Ulysses Klaue in stealing vibranium from Wakanda, T'Chaka confronts him. Klaue, a South African smuggler allied with Killmonger, had pilfered a significant quantity of vibranium, facilitated by inside information. N'Jobu's associate, Zuri, an elder and keeper of the heart-shaped herb, corroborates T'Chaka's suspicions. N'Jobu is then ordered to return to Wakanda to face the consequences of his actions. In the present time, following the passing of T'Chaka, his son T'Challa returns to Wakanda to take up the mantle of king. T'Challa, who inherits enhanced strength through ingesting the heart-shaped herb, is in mourning as he prepares to ascend the throne after the events of Captain America, Civil War, and his father's demise. Accompanied by Okoye, the formidable leader of the Dora Milaje regiment and a staunch traditionalist from the border tribe, T'Challa retrieves Nakia, his former romantic partner, from an undercover mission targeting a Nigerian women trafficking syndicate. Nakia is to join him, along with his mother Ramonda and his younger sister Shuri, a 16-year-old princess renowned for her technological innovations, at his coronation ceremony. During the ceremony, M'Baku, the formidable leader of the Jabari tribe known for his strength and ruthlessness, challenges T'Challa for the throne through ritual combat. Despite M'Baku's ferocity, T'Challa emerges victorious and convinces him to submit rather than face death. Later that night, T'Challa undergoes a ritual involving a mixture of the heart-shaped herbs, granting him the powers of the Black Panther. Through this herb, T'Challa is able to commune with the soul of his late father, T'Chaka, in the astral plane. Nakia advocates for Wakanda to extend its aid to the less fortunate across the globe, whereas T'Challa prioritizes safeguarding Wakanda's advanced technology and secrets. Meanwhile, after Ulysses Klaue and Eric Stevens, also known as Killmonger, steal a Wakandan artifact from a museum in London, Okoye receives intelligence indicating that Klaue intends to sell the vibranium from the artifact to an American buyer in South Korea within the next day. Wakabi, T'Challa's ally and Okoye's romantic partner, urges him to apprehend Klaue, dead or alive. Meanwhile, Shuri creates a new Black Panther suit for T'Challa, which can absorb and store kinetic energy for later use. T'Challa, Okoye, and Nakia journey to an underground casino in Busan, South Korea, where Klaue plans to conduct the sale with CIA agent Everett K. Ross. A confrontation ensues, resulting in a chase through Busan, ending with T'Challa apprehending Klaue and reluctantly handing him over to Ross. Klaue reveals to Ross that Wakanda's portrayal as a poor third-world country is a facade hiding its true status as a highly advanced civilization with vast resources of vibranium. Erik, tracking Klaue's energy signature from his vibranium-powered arm cannon, attacks and frees him, gravely injuring Ross in the process. Instead of pursuing Klaue, T'Challa opts to take Ross to Wakanda for medical treatment, where Erik witnesses the true extent of Wakandan technology. While Shuri tends to Ross's injuries, T'Challa confronts Zuri regarding N'Jobu. Zuri clarifies that N'Jobu had intentions to share Wakanda's technology with people of African descent worldwide to aid them in overcoming oppression. N'Jobu also desired for Wakanda to dominate all nations by controlling the vibranium supply. When T'Chaka apprehended N'Jobu, he attacked Zuri, leading T'Chaka to defend himself by fatally injuring N'Jobu. To conceal the truth, T'Chaka instructed Zuri to fabricate N'Jobu's disappearance, leaving behind N'Jobu's son, Erik, in America. Erik, now known as Killmonger, became a Black Ops soldier for the United States and possesses a legitimate claim to the throne due to his royal lineage. Meanwhile, Killmonger eliminates Klaue and brings his body to Wakanda. Presented before the tribal leaders, Killmonger unveils his identity and asserts his right to the throne. He challenges T'Challa to a ritual duel, during which he kills Zuri and defeats T'Challa, casting him off a waterfall. After consuming the heart-shaped herb, Killmonger commands the remaining herbs to be destroyed, though Nakia manages to salvage one. With the support of Wakabi and his forces, Killmonger prepares to distribute Wakanda weaponry to operatives worldwide. Nakia, Shuri, Ramonda, and Ross seek refuge with the Jabari tribe. There they discover T'Challa in a coma, saved by the Jabari as gratitude for sparing M'Baku's life. Revived with Nakia's herb, T'Challa returns to confront Killmonger, who now wears his own Black Panther suit and commands Wakabi's army against T'Challa. Shuri, Nakia, and the Dora Milaje join T'Challa in the battle, while Ross remotely pilots a jet to destroy the planes carrying the vibranium weapons. M'Baku and the Jabari also come to T'Challa's aid. Facing Okoye's challenge, Wakabi and his forces relent. In the showdown within Wakanda's vibranium mine, T'Challa disrupts Killmonger's suit and fatally wounds him. Despite an offer of healing, Killmonger chooses death over imprisonment. T'Challa establishes an outreach center at the site of Njobu's death, to be overseen by Nakia and Shuri. In a mid-credits scene, T'Challa addresses the United Nations to unveil Wakanda's true identity to the world. In a post-credits scene, Shuri aids Bucky Barnes in his recovery.
Black Panther received widespread acclaim from critics. The film is praised for its compelling storytelling, vibrant visuals, strong performances, and cultural significance. Chadwick Boseman's portrayal of T'Challa, the titular character, is lauded for its depth and gravitas, while Michael B. Jordan's portrayal of the antagonist, Erik Killmonger, is hailed as one of the MCU's most compelling villains. The film's exploration of themes such as identity, heritage, and responsibility resonated with audiences worldwide. Additionally, Black Panther is celebrated for its groundbreaking representation of African culture and its strong casting choices. While Black Panther is praised for its compelling storytelling, it also acknowledged that some viewers might have found certain aspects of the film less engaging. For example, it's common for viewers to have different preferences when it comes to pacing in movies. Some may feel that Black Panther had moments where the pacing slowed down, particularly during exposition-heavy scenes where the film delves into the backstory of Wakanda and its characters. This could potentially lead to a sense of dragging or loss of momentum for some audience members. Despite acknowledging some potential minor criticism regarding pacing and balance between action and exposition, overall, the film is highly favorable. As a final note, Black Panther is deemed a significant milestone in the superhero genre and a cultural phenomenon. As thanks for watching the whole video, here's a picture of a cute puppy. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.